You'll simply hear them hit myself.
Is that something? Oh, that's it. It's like $350 for the for a jackhammer, so kind of demolition something for the 14 kilos. It's the smallest jackhammer. Other than that, I'm going to a rotary, like a hammer drill, which is not what I want. So I'm just deciding. Yeah, there's a fucking gang stalker behind me, so oh shit, let's go to the hammer and just just go old fashioned. I'm spending $350. I'm gonna have that, but they're not. They don't even actually have it here for one. I'm not spending $400, and I'm not gonna go the higher thing because it'll be like, oh shit, what do I do? So I invest in a better version. This is my contemporaneous explaining to myself. I'm investing in the better hammer. So I'm going to the old-fashioned way, and then look, I might have things to hit with that hammer another day, and I'll be pleased that I didn't buy the shittiest, cheapest hammer, which is often what I'll do, and then it'll break, and I'll be like, fuck. And I'll be back here somewhere, probably here, it's about the only place, buying another fucking cheap one. I might have to hit 3 things in the next 15 years with that hammer. But if I've got to buy it 3 fucking times, yeah, don't get too far ahead. I'm not going to go stupid and spend that much on a hammer. It's not much more than this one, which now I can't tell which is fucking which. That's another. There's no incentive for them to put shit right where they should, is there? Because yeah, fucked either way. In a sense, not a nice way to say if someone's ringing. It's like $350 for the bloody. Oh, so yeah, they're the fucking expensive one put in front of the.
Alright, I'll get the name and have a look.
And that's small. That's fucking neat. Kangaroo. Trojan. Trojan. Oh, hang on, that's cheaper. That's extra. bigger. It might okay. 10 pins. Fucking. You don't know what kilos is to pounds by any chance, mate?
Kilos and then pounds?
Yeah, only. Yeah.
No, less than
This has only got pounds. This is, I'm going to assume that the smaller one of these is the 8 pounds. It's saying 3 kilos, 3 point something. That would be about. I want to say that would be about right. Either way, this is the smallest of these expensive but nicer looking sledgehammers. As in, it might last. I'm assuming it's that. Wish me luck.
Yeah, I'd say about the same.
Thanks, mate. Oh, fuck.
Stars did fall, thunder rolled, bugs crawled back.
That's a fucking confusing, chaotic, almost like they want there to be accidents there, and something does.
A jealous heart could retaliate. She hit and with a dancing pistol because they were late. She hit and with a dancing pistol and they were
Fucking wankers. It's me being less triggered, not by much. Very not kid. Fucking wankers. It's me being less triggered, not by much. Fucking wankers. It's me being less triggered, not by much. Very marginal. That measurement. I'm not into guns, so I don't try and use that. Yeah. Fucking cowardly fucks.
the dark. If I kill a man in the first degree, if I kill a man in the first degree, yeah, a sinister kid who's 8 years old runs to meet the danger. A drop dead spread through the way he's born, straight into his neighbor's arms. And that's me. I've been tried, I've been tested. I was born tired, I never got arrested. All of them, I was stoned. I'm better off left alone. 'Cause I'm not the one. No, I'm not the one. But you wanted it all. But I give you none. No, I'm not the one. Well, like a toy to a kid, I said jump,
That's the Tower of the Romantics.
and mama, you did.
Sporting significant headwear over the top. There, can't see anything else.
Your daddy knows.
Pointless in a way.
Your mama knows that's wrong. So now it's time for me to move on, because I'm not the one. No, I'm not the one. No, I'm not the one. For me to move on, because I'm not the one. No, I'm not the one. You wanted it all, but I give you none. I'm not the one.
Part of my triggering program? Nah, not really. Sometimes I say that. I just did. It's also better to just go straight at them. They expect you to avoid them. They want you to avoid them, try and avoid them, so they can go,
You think
why are you running from us? And you can go, I'm not. Why are you chasing me? And it doesn't make any difference, apparently, because they'll claim that they're doing the right thing. They're full of shit, they're liars. There'll be a whole group of them, they'll rock up in different versions of this, of the apparent same cars, but yeah, the lack of consistency and their flagrancy for, well, I suppose penchants for distributing harm outweighs any mental aptitude or physical ability. It's almost like, oh, they've got no arms, but no, they've got arms. They might be pretend ones, they might be holding weapons, they hit you with them. They got flashing lights, of course. It's supposed to subdue you. It's supposed to be an emergency too for them and for you, but no, it turns out the emergency is just for them. They'll put those lights on and pretend, oh, that they're on the good side. Yeah, they're helping. Oh, their uniform. Oh, well, it depends on your attention being completely fucking subverted to thinking, well, actually, they don't really like you to think. My bad. on my mistake. I mistakenly, yeah. Well, mate, okay, no, I'll take it back again. Double, triple back. They want you to think the way that they contend. They do want you to fear them, which is a bit ridiculous when you think, you know, they here to serve, help. Well, but apparently at some point in time, I barely recall it. I mean, the only time I've ever had dealings with them, they were fucking hiding in the bushes, trying to ping you with their gun to say that you were going too fast and the speed limit had dropped from 80 down to 60 or 50 or something other than you were doing. And it's always in a spot, it seems, where safety is not really a concern or a priority, just an excuse, an example of the slovenly aptitude of a slurry, did he say? Can't entirely remember the rhyme word. It was something along those lines. Not a very straight line, as they'd have you think, oh, might be a thin line. Yeah, they can't actually tell the fucking difference between black and white. They actually had this ironic opportunity to point this out only a week or so back, and one of the retards in the gang proclaiming to clearly not trusting the other retards they had bring me there because they got to repeat all the same shit in front of, I mean, look, why would one retard necessarily trust a group of other retards? I mean, it's silly in itself, expecting that sort of thing. And then they don't trust the court retards who they come and do it all to you again, and I'm like, oh yeah, no, look, I don't trust any of them. They don't trust them. Obviously, you don't trust. Yeah, but you know, at the end of the line of the one being continually assaulted, abused, trespassed upon, you know, you would think they had to form an orderly line. Look, maybe they did. Maybe that's what they're good at. That line's, again, not so thin as the other line. Some of these are fairly thick, not just in the belt department, or is that correct, what I meant? Don't know, they're not quick, that's for sure. Some of them can have a laugh. Admittedly, from my perspective, and clearly I would think, hopefully on that thing, if it ever reflected, but I don't think it does, I think spent too long behind order and treating men and women as something that, well, frankly, should be, I don't know, used and abused. And that one, after about 8 hours, I was locked in a fucking thing. They even ate their dinner in front of me down at Christie's Beach. They had no reason to be holding me. I had literally stood and just stared fucking at, like, you know, for a little while. I don't know how long. Eventually they they would let me go. At that point, he wasn't being my friend. At that point, he'd been an arsehole, told me whose place I was in. He was in charge of it. I'm not. I shouldn't. He didn't. He seemed to throw me in there because he asked my surname, and I said, I said, I'm not in the military. I'm not in the military. That was too much for him to bear. Whether it was the thought that he had thought I'd said I misconstrued sir and surname. I mean, that was like a funny faux, you know, you know, this is another stupid fucking, this one on the bike's much, seems less stupid, although easier to circumvent. I'll change my apparent stride in a vehicle like this. Let's change my stupid. Seems less stupid, although easier to. I'd said I misconstrued sir and surname. I mean, that was like a funny faux, you know, you know, this is another stupid fucking, this one on the bike's much, seems less stupid, although easier to circumvent. I'll change my apparent stride in a vehicle like this. It can be tricky, you know, but I suppose that's the wicket we're on. It's fucking completely sticky, icky beyond. Are we still playing? I don't even like cricket. It bores the shit out of me. But telling me we'd be playing on this pitch? This pitch is freaking horrendous. Nothing against countries of the third, fourth, fifth world or dimension you want to possibly imagine. But this particular pitch, in the realm I've been forced to focus a lot of my attention, well, fuck me. I mean, look, cricket, that was given up a long time back. Yeah, it's like the game we're playing on this fucking pitch, full of holes, full of, it's to the point of, are they just trying to teach me, us, that playing games like cricket, you could maybe take it a bit too serious and wait until you're in this game with the fucking delirious, everything's upside down, all the fucking retard, power-hungry maniacs, the ones that maybe have been picked on or held down at the wrong time in school and never got over it and been taking it out on others ever since. And they'll be happy to be, think that, you'll be under, they'll be over, they'll keep hitting you when you're on the ground. They'll put you in handcuffs. They're fucking about in that regard. They'll sneak up from behind and in a big pack, bash the fuck out. They keep hitting you when you're on the ground. I was thinking at the time, other than who, I think actually trying to kill me here. I was also thinking, who the fuck does that? Who does that? Who does that? As one apparent man, let alone a whole group of them, and one man looking, I think was a woe man. She was pretty, no, it was not pretty. The whole scene was disturbing beyond words, frankly. No matter how absurd it may seem, as I, just again recall the abhorrent scene, which I certainly hope it was an isolated incident. It doesn't seem to be the case from things I've looked into and things I've heard and blah blah blah. But don't worry, it's from the rot down this, not so top to be found at their apparent top. I just incidentally, or not incidentally, but maybe it's ironic. Maybe it's moronic, and the morons fucking intentionally doing it have been so long on it, thinking that, I don't know, I can't say for sure. I can tell you that, I was told 27, a few weeks before now, not that many. I'll be able to find the day. I think I was given paperwork at some point when I was there's some one of the court dickheads that wasn't there at the beginning. All of a sudden he starts fucking, he's like yelling. I was like, fuck you, have you, sorry. I didn't even know. I've been asking them their names, and they don't really like to do that. Some of them are clearly making them up, or whatever, play a game, but I actually give them my name. But see, when you're such fucking weight, like, the lies are beyond the point of any joke at this stage, where it was funny that one of the dickheads, I hadn't got his name because he wasn't there when they were first trying to take me through what was supposed to be the court. Apparently it was at Christie's Beach, yet they had me double handcuffed to some fucking thing. I'm not. This magistrate comes on, he looks like the same bloke that was there a little while back. He wasn't the one that invited me for a pre-trial conference. They then refused to let my sister in. It's supposed to be a court. I think they were actually expecting at that point me to fucking leave. But I was like, oh no, I'm here. Police prosecutor, he's not really talking to me. He's acting very strange. I said, if you're in there 11:30, that's with me. I said, I'll see you there. And he was like, he was fucking awkward beyond words. My sister said, what was he part? What did she say? Is he part Irish? I said maybe. In the back of my mind, I was thinking, it's also quite often the obfuscation trick of a fucking shapey I've noticed a number of times. But not to say that thing was. But interestingly, while the magistrate was pretending that he couldn't see or hear me, in a way, he could certainly hear me because he responded to some of the things that I did say, and that because he tried to say. I said again, as I have been doing, this is not new, and I've not been doing it as any whatever. He was a different magistrate. He said, you can't be on behalf. I said, yeah. I said, this is the estate name, the old capital's name. We've been through this. He goes, this is all new. You can't just pull this out. I said, this is not new. I was like, So I felt saying, you silly little boys, this is getting ridiculous. Because while he's pretending to do that, he sends one of the dickheads out to call my name again, you know, or the estate name, out over the thing. Because my sister's asked me, so they came out and called your name. I said, yeah, it's the estate name. I've tried to explain. That's not me. They want that to be me because it's a sick game. I'm trying to explain to my sister, and you know, it's an exercise in futility. It seems. So this dickhead, there's another one up I'll just pull up here. You got your lights on, that's very good. Look, perhaps I do too in this vehicle. It's hard to, you know, be sure, and it's not an accident in my opinion. So I can't be bothered. And he pretended, yada yada yada. While he was pretending, the police prosecutor like hands me, like just slides across like an envelope, big envelope, stuffed. And I was like, oh. The same one that was, you know, not really wanting to speak to me again. He was like, So very mixed messages. And look, where do they keep the court record? Might be a question if one was into, I don't know, sideways sausages, sideways, is that how you say it? I'm making it up, I don't fucking know. But I had said to, I was not very impressed because they told me to like leave after I'd been invited by one of the magistrates, you know, to come to this pre-trial conference, this is the date. You know, this dickhead is all new, apparently. He kicks me out, been given other stuff, I go, So then they turn up here to fucking arrest me like a week or so later. I'm like, well, I was there. Here's the thing. I hadn't opened it. They're like, you haven't even opened it. I said, yeah, because I don't think it was for me. I mean, I thought it was in the estate name, and while I have emailed you lot, had to do it a couple of times because the first email address you gave me for, funny enough, not that fucking funny, but I bounced back. It bounced back from from a service that the police subscribe to. The police, so I sent it to the correct fucking email address, just saying the games, they never end. It's hard to it's hard to contend to anyone, and they had to pretend it's fun or for fucking, it has got an end. I mean, I'm exhausted. Anyhow, second time I saw this new dickhead, only like the other week. I had to ask him, I was like, excuse me, who am I speaking to, please? He didn't really like to. I wasn't even in the fucking court. They had me chained to something like a dog they'd caught. You know, much like the RSPCA, they think that's royalty and how we behave or something, because, you know, it happens to a lot of the dogs there. If you don't, you should care. And maybe they do to some. Maybe they kill a whole lot too. Maybe there was some particular point that, the dog pound or the catchers of such became sick motherfuckers that just went around harming and really became too infatuated with the catching and killing of things along the way. I considered it some point earlier in the game, but not today, till now again. Because I was going to buy a dog, after mine, unfortunately, passed on. It was very sad, and I thought, you know what, they're at the RSPCA, they're giving them away, killing it. They're literally killing them. Now I look at the prices, and I had to come to the conclusion, well, surely there's a point between $300 and we're killing the dog now. It didn't seem so. Didn't appear to be negotiable. I didn't go in there because, frankly, look, I would be leaving with the dog, and that's fine. Maybe that's in part, maybe that's the point. But I did kind of think, well, I'd like to actually speak to a real man or woman and ask that question. Is there a point between $300 and we're putting this dog down? Because I'll save a dog if it's meant to happen. Oh yeah, of course. But I'm not going out looking for. I have found a number of times stray dogs. I'll keep them for a short period of time if I can't find the owner. And then I was actually quite disappointed last time. Disappointed in a way because my old dear, she just wants to manage everything, and I found this dog and I'd gone up and down the particular street trying to find its owner. It was a very sweet little dog. And she ended up contacting the vet who were all too, eager to, like, yeah, bring it here. It's got a chip in it somewhere. We've scanned it and doesn't seem to have a, couldn't tell us the address. I'm not that I wanted the fucking address, but I actually wanted to return it to its owners rather than give it to the vets because, well, yeah, my experience with them is they're a bit like a lot of death. I'll be here too long. You alright? You okay? Yeah. No, I haven't. I'm here. I can only be one place at one time. Well, maybe. I don't know. You're talking very vague. I don't know. I've got somewhere to be, frankly. Just actually discussing that. What? Yeah, it's, speaking of, yeah. Oh, look, you gotta imagine. Well, has she seen the fucking, this is the thing. Let me try and check their paperwork, which frankly is dodgy as fuck. Wait, show me this record you just keep referring to because I did ask the question. A few times now. They apparently, they don't fucking want to divulge or they haven't got the video ones apparently when they're doing it over Zoom. That's said with a straight face. Yeah, apparently, no similarity. Even the dickhead cops who were taken down there last night, I said, what do you think that'd be on Zoom? Oh, it would be on Zoom. I'm like, wow, interesting. I asked the magistrate after waiting 2 weeks in the fucking remand centre after I was arrested for not having, they said, I was not having a helmet done up. It was on my head. You're all fucked. Because that one magistrate said, do not appear. Do not appear. Do not attend in person. Email. They gave me the wrong email, didn't they? But then this next magistrate, it was a different one again. She said, I said, can we replay? Let's replay. I'd like to replay the video, please, because it's very clear. The magistrate didn't seem to believe me. And she said, oh, no, we don't need to do that. I said, well, no. She said, look, I've listened to the audio, and at the very end, I was in fucking jail for this. She said, at the very end, she said, okay, I'll see you on the 27th of November, and you said, okay, no worries, all right, see you then. Well, it got to the 27th, I'd emailed the fuckwits from the email address I was given that came in an envelope that was unmarked, just a yellow envelope, nothing else. And the email bounced back, and I'm like, oh, fuck, what do I do? Magistrate said, don't go. I've emailed. Oh, it doesn't exist, apparently. Ha ha. I didn't go. I said, oh, that's what she said. There's me. Oh, fuck, I suppose I should trust the silly. Oh, no, it's only about what's written down, or what they say, even though but they're not recording it. A lot of fucking nonsense. Yeah. Not just today. Because I had asked, where's magistrate? Where's this dickhead? Didn't want to say his name. Apparently, magistrate. I'm like, well, wait, Chrissy's Beach. Where's the court? You got me on the screen here. You dragged me down here. Are we in the court? Where's the court? He didn't fucking want me in the court. Well, I don't know where the fuck they were, but I asked him his name. I can't fuck going on. Because I just got called with my sister before anyway, and she's like, oh, I looked up the thing. It says today, 2:15. I'm like, now he said 27th. Darren fucking teed, and there you go. It was 27th again. He made a bit of a song and dance. It wasn't a very nice song and wasn't a good dance. He made it very low, so it shouldn't even be what am I doing? Being yelled at for something from someone who doesn't, who knows not. Well, apparently it says that on the internet now. Okay, well, let's get all fucking excited about that. Alright. Nothing to do with them, in fact, frankly. It just doesn't, jinx a fucking... Yeah, it's a nice one from my sister for mentioning it to the psychopath. That's unnecessary, frankly. She hasn't been here consistently for too long, clearly. I made that little joke the other day and yesterday. like seen, or was that too severely? No, fucking deadly, fucking zero. Involved. Yeah, it's like turn the simplest thing into. Yeah, inevitably a scream fucking session. So usually come from the one inside. And don't know if you've got these. I'll just assume it. Oh fuck. Big enough? I have everything before, but I just realised I'm like, use this system only when 11:53. What is that? Maybe that's, is that a Bible verse? I don't really know them. It's time. Oh look, there's some fuckheads. Yep, they're every fucking where. Doesn't need to be 11:53. Doesn't need to be the year. God fucking knows. Maybe he knows. Maybe he doesn't. Because did we foresee they're gonna be fucking? They're not even. Anyhow. True meaning for me.
I just Just don't know what to do with myself. Thinking all about me. Don't know what to do. Don't know what to do. Driving me out.
Well, there is one there. Well, that was that was a past manifestation that disappeared and then popped in as a Masters maybe and came back as a, no, we're still Bunnings, probably owned by the same fucking lot. You know what we're like. Yeah, I've got an idea. Wouldn't let me do a U-turn because, you know, they'll be in on the fucking fine business.